I got accepted into Brown. I'm not sure if this is gonna be helpful or not, but I just wanted to share how I think I got accepted. Here are just like my stats and like my experience and some advice, I guess. Okay. So, if you see me look up, it's because I have notes on my computer. And you can probably see the reflection in my glasses. But so Brown is my dream college, mainly because of the open curriculum, of course. Just like the freedom to choose. Like, I don't know if there's like any other college where you can like concentrate in public health, but also take classes in Japanese or poetry or gender studies, like whatever you want. I also liked Brown because I fortunately got to visit before COVID hit. Really fell in love with the campus. Location's really great. I think it's on the smaller side, and I liked that. Of course, the diversity of Brown, and I just thought that Brown students were like pretty happy students, and I thought that'd be really great. I just figured they'd be happy, you know. Like, if I didn't have to take a math class, I don't really have to take a math class. That kind of logic. I started the application process kind of early because I'm a little obsessive about like scheduling and things, and I just wanted to give myself a lot of time. I started in April of my junior year, right when our school kind of shut down because of COVID, and I kind of had all this time on my hands, so I figured I might as well start then. I pretty much worked on all of my application materials all the way up until November 14th, so I cut it kind of close even after having 7 months. So start early. Stats and extracurriculars and things like that. Disclaimer, please don't go down that rabbit hole where you kind of compare yourself, because I really binged on these kinds of videos for those 7 months and I just got really insecure about my own statistics. I wasn't a 5.0 student or something like that, or I didn't take AP classes since I was a freshman, and it just really got me discouraged about my stats, so don't do that. My GPA was weighted because I took AP classes, and I know GPA and like rank and everything really varies by your school. My GPA was 4.2. My AP classes were English language, English literature and composition, AP computer science, calculus, AB. And I'm not going to share my scores because they're kind of sad, but I did not get a 5 on anything, so don't worry about it. For my SATs, I got a 1410, but I was pretty happy with my score. My ACT score composite was 31. That was a lot more than I expected to get, and I was really happy with my score. I only got to take them once because of COVID. I kept getting rescheduled, so I just went with those 2 scores. Other schools I think have IB classes. I did dual enrollment at our college, so I took college classes. I started in my junior year, and I kind of have this obsessive, I don't know if it's a problem, it's probably a problem. I say yes a lot. I say yes, I said I regret it, but I don't. I'm glad I took those classes. Intro to Science with lab, psychology 100, sociology 100, biology 100, English 100, human development 100, microbiology 130. Extracurriculars, I'm really glad I participated in these. Leo Club, it's a community service club. I really enjoyed that, and some activities were really cute and fun. We made cards for like our care homes here, and that's the one I enjoyed the most. Or we had Halloween costume contests for elementary school kids, and those are really adorable. I think the one that impacted my application the most was HOSA Club. It's for like health occupations. My niche was kind of in the epidemiology area because that's what I wanted to concentrate in. So in HOSA, I competed in the epidemiology event for 3 years in my high school, and I placed internationally, and I think that really helped strengthen my application. And I also really enjoyed it. Before COVID, it took place at Disney World for the international competition, and I met a lot of really cool people. And lastly, I am currently an intern for a telehealth organization, and I'm a student researcher. So my essay topics, I'm not going to share the whole text or anything because of I think they're kind of personal, and also they're just really long, and I don't want to read all of that. Personal statement for my Common App. It was basically I wanted to save the world through epidemiology. I did not expect that I would submit it around COVID. That worked out. And also just because superheroes was a theme along a lot of my essays, and it really impacted who I am. I really looked up to superheroes. For my Brown essays, there are 3 actual ones and then there's like an optional extracurricular one. I highly recommend doing that. The first one is your academic interests and how you will use the open curriculum, which is what Brown's pretty much known for, to kind of explore those interests. And I talked about how I wanted to concentrate in public health and really focus on epidemiology, and also look at East Asian studies, particularly Japanese, because I am Japanese and I would really like to study abroad and learn how to speak fluently and just look more into the culture. The second essay was how you contribute to the Brown community. My approach to this was how I contribute myself as a person, so not just my academic contributions but also just my different perspectives. And I also wanted to add things that you wouldn't commonly see on an application. Like I added some of my interesting hobbies and I guess quirks, like I have a large collection of socks that I will be contributing to my dorm, I guess, but things like that. And the last Brown essay was describing a place or community that you call home and how they've shaped you. I took a weird, I guess, approach to this, and I'm a big bookworm, so I described the different worlds and books that I read of. Sounds kind of cliche, but how like they each taught me a different lesson about myself and how I use those lessons in everyday life, and that really made me who I am today. Lastly, the extracurricular activity essay. It's really short, it's like 150 words. I wrote about judo. Judo really shaped me as a student and a person throughout high school, and I really wish I got to have a junior season, but it was just who I was as a judoka, as someone who practices judo, what it feels like when I'm on the mat. For athletics, I was not a very good athlete. I did cross country and wrestling up until my junior year, and I also did judo. Don't just do it for the application, but I highly recommend trying out sports. The experience is worth it. Okay, I'm sorry this video is getting kind of long. Some bits of advice. The letters of recommendations, I'm just gonna call them the LORs because it's a long name. But for your LORs, I would definitely ask early. I asked at the end of my junior year during COVID, and there's a fine line, I think, between checking in and being nagging. Yeah, teachers are busy, so just check early so you don't have to be naggy. Brown doesn't do interviews, they do the video portfolio, and I think link that in the description. But my advice for the video portfolio is really have fun with it. If editing is something that you really enjoy doing, or photography or storytelling, this would be a really great place to showcase that. You might want to present something that you don't see in your application because they can read about that on paper. This is the time to show who you are more as a person. Like you can actually talk pretty much to the admissions office through the video. Oh yeah, about that rabbit hole. Don't compare yourself too much and try to somehow enjoy the process. And I know this sounds so cliche again, but just really doing some deep soul searching on what you are really passionate about, and that's really important in your application, that you find something that you love and that you really want to pursue. I think when you have that genuine drive and passion, that really makes you stand out. I think that's all I have. I hope this was helpful or interesting or entertaining. Thank you for watching. I think it's finals week, so good luck everyone on your finals. Please go study, listen to lots of music, make sure you sleep and hydrate, but lots of love. Stay safe. Bye.